do I actually do it? Hi. I stupidly didn't film an intro to this video, and I obviously know I kind of needed to. Like, I kind of needed to intro this video and what I've done. It's now, what, like two weeks later? I've had the surgery. I've literally just filmed the end clip to this video of like the final result, and I was kind of like, I need to intro this, but I also feel like kind of a bit of like a letdown if I just show you at the beginning. Like, you need to see the whole process and then see the end result at the end. I'm so sorry, this feels very strange, it really does. I kind of talk way more about, I'm not sure if I should call it like a disclaimer, but I really talk about my whole reasoning for wanting to get this done kind of throughout the video, but more so at the end. I really kind of go in depth of everything. I want to say at the beginning, I know that this video and this vlog isn't going to be for everyone, and that's completely fine. I know there's going to be plenty of people who don't agree with getting surgery and getting something like this done, and that is completely fine. I completely understand and I completely respect your opinion. I do also believe that people can do whatever they want to their bodies because it's their own bodies, and I just think that what I choose to do with my body is kind of no one else's. Is it business? I don't really know the word I'm looking for, but like, I believe that anything that you do to your body is your business and your business alone. And my nose has been something that I've been secure about for over 10 years. I think since I was like 13 years old I've been self-conscious of it, and so this is something I've thought about for so long. This is not a decision that I took lightly at all. Again, I kind of go into way more depth at the end of this video, so please watch to the end before commenting anything nasty. I, again, yeah, know that some people are definitely not going to agree with it, but I just hope that I respect you and I respect your opinion, and I kind of just hope to somewhat get that back. I do feel like I'm going to get a lot of comments being like, why have you done this? You did not need to do this at all. Which I have a couple things to say. One, I want to say I know that I didn't need it. I don't think anyone needs surgery at the end of the day, but it was something that I wanted to do for myself for so long, and I have thought about it for so long. I'm 25 now, my frontal lobe has developed, and I have been thinking about doing this for literally what feels like my whole life. Like, I can't remember a time where I wasn't self-conscious about my nose, or where I wasn't, you know, turning to the side like this, blocking my nose, or not wanting people to see me from this side or this side. I have deleted so much footage over the years. I very much always vlogged from one specific angle, which was the only angle that I liked of my nose. I might get a lot of comments being like, what do you mean? Like, your nose doesn't even look different, that kind of thing, which is kind of exactly what I wanted. Like, I always showed it from the one angle that I liked it, and whenever I would film myself and didn't like the angle, I would cut that footage out. So yeah, this has definitely been something I've thought about doing for so long. It is not something that I've taken lightly. I don't think it should be taken lightly. I definitely don't want this to seem as though I'm promoting it or being like, yeah, I want to get this done, because I don't believe that. I just really want to be open and honest, because I would never want to lie. You all really just feel like my best friend, and this is something that I've shared with all my friends, so obviously I wanted to share with all of you. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I can't believe I've done it. Like, I still can't believe it. I just want to show you right now, but obviously you can, I mean, you can fast forward to the end if you want to see it. I love it, and I just feel like my biggest insecurity has been taken away, and I already feel so much more confident. And yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna stop this kind of like chat here. Obviously it's like probably really annoying, literally me just talking, covering my nose, but I just feel like it would be so anticlimactic to show you at the beginning, you know? So I hope you enjoyed. This is the full nose job vlog. I can't believe it, because I've watched that many videos, and I've always been like, I wonder if I'll ever get it done, because I've tried to talk myself out of getting this done like so much in my life, like literally for 10 years, and I actually did it, and I'm so happy. So yeah, the next clip is literally me 10 minutes before going to surgery. I'm pretty much filmed every single day of the recovery, so get ready to see me looking pretty worrisome. I think it was like day 3 and 4 is pretty rough, so just like psych yourself up for it. If you don't want to see it, maybe just click off or skip through to the end or something like that. But I really just wanted to show a very realistic view of this, because it was a lot. I, again, don't want to like be promoting it in like a romanticizing it kind of way, because I don't think it should be. I just hope it's entertaining. Like, watching some of the footage back of this vlog is so funny to me, because one was just so out of it. I'm so swollen and so bruised, and it's just kind of funny. Like, you kind of just have to laugh. So yeah, love you all so much. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. I'm scared. I'm so scared of uploading this video, because I just know people have opinions, which is completely valid, and people are allowed to have their opinions, but I'm just scared. I'm scared. Like, please don't hate me. But yeah, at the end I kind of very much go way more into my reasoning and just like a bit more, so this is crazy. I don't know how I feel. I feel nervous, but I also don't. I think my main feelings are I just want it to be done. Like, I just want it to be over, so I can stop thinking about it. This is always the side I film from, because this is the side I like it from. This is the side I don't like it from. So I always cover myself. Whenever I turn to this side, I always cover my nose. I just can't believe it. I've thought about this day for like over 10 years. I sound silly, but I have never thought I would do it, and I'm doing it. What's going on?
Do you remember falling asleep?
That's so good. You cozy in here?
Yeah.
She's tiny.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's perfect.
Oh yay. It just feels like I have a really blocked nose.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a little cold.
Do you feel okay apart from that?
I do. Yeah.
That's so good.
It's just uncomfortable, but it's not painful.
Oh,
That's so good.
Everyone's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Did you have some ice?
Oh no, not yet.
Oh, there's a whole tray of it next to you.
Oh, that's for my eye cover.
Is it cold enough?
Yeah, I have to keep refreshing it every now and again.
Okay. Let me know if you need a refresh.
Thank you.
It's cozy in here.
It's quite cozy in here.
Are you nice and warm?
Yeah.
Good.
They did give me a warm blanket when I went under.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was so toasty.
Was everyone so nice?
Yeah.
You might be doing it on the nose.
Oh, maybe.
Easy man.
When he first walked in, he was like, oh, I just did a really complex nose. I was like, really? Why? And he was like, oh, it's just really hard that we had to keep redoing it. Just couldn't get it right. And I went, no, you said, so you're going to be a breeze.
Yeah.
So true.
And I was like, I like to hear that. Taste everything.
Yeah. Good texture.
Yeah, pretty good texture.
That's all that matters. Bit of protein, bit of carbs, bit of healthy fats.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah? You're so brave.
You did it.
I was like shaking when I was going in.
Yeah.
But he took right on my hand and he rubbed my hand.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really nice. It made me feel really better. And the first needle went in, I started to not shake anymore.
That's so good.
And that's the last thing I remember.
Yeah.
And then you remember waking up?
Yeah.
Were you a bit
Here? Oh no.
I got a little dizzy.
Were you scared when you woke up, or you remembered everything? That's so good.
I got bored after like that for so long.
Yeah, you got bored.
Boring.
So like there was so long, they were writing so many paperwork.
So
They're
many.
just saying, oh, just so healthy and not an issue at all. Perfect nose. Did you dream about anything?
I feel like I did, but I can't remember now. It was just so quick. Like I was just lying there, and then all of a sudden they were like, Sophie.
Really? They sung you awake?
Yeah, I think so.
Aww, that's so sweet.
I was really prepared because before I went under, I was like, you might have a bit of a sore throat when you wake up. You might have something in your eyes when you wake up. So I woke up and I had a bit of a sore throat, and I wasn't worried.
That's good.
Did it go away? You feel okay now?
Yeah.
After some water or something?
Yeah.
Oh, can't breathe through the schnoz.
Yeah, exactly.
Schnoz is busy having the transformation of its life.
Exactly.
Can't believe you did it.
I can't believe I did it either.
Me neither. So brave.
I feel like when I was like putting this gown on and like in my room, I was like, it's weird. Like this is like facing my biggest fear.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as I thought.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel like you could do more hospital things if you needed to?
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this actually isn't too bad.
That's so good.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Yeah. And it's even better than that in real
And that's
life.
my bad side.
Yeah.
Maybe the good side, originally. It was so good. Wow. Happy? Yeah. That's so good. I can't believe that's what's underneath this.
Yeah.
That's the cutest little button I've ever seen.
Yeah. It was crazy that that's swollen too.
Yeah.
It's literally the bad side. Like I always didn't like this, like doo-doo. It's just so divoty, like doo-doo. But it's just so smooth.
Yeah.
That's so cute. And you got your little swoop at the bottom.
Yeah, I asked him to add that.
Yeah. Oh,
Hi guys.
hi guys.
Isn't this crazy?
That's crazy. That's under there.
Yeah. And then he said it all went so well.
Yeah, he said you got such a cute nose. Yeah. That's the first thing he said.
Did you like him?
He was so nice.
He was so nice.
Thank you, Tristan.
Yeah. He seems so happy with it all.
Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't think I'd get to see it.
No, that's crazy. That's so nice.
Yeah.
And a peace of mind.
So cute.
Yeah. Definitely looked better. I can't laugh. I don't know what today's class is, if it's class is day 2 or day 1 post-surgery, like it's the first day, like the surgery was yesterday, this is day 2, but I'm pretty sure it's actually class is day 1. I'm not in any pain, which is really good. Like I've not been in pain once this whole time. I'm definitely very uncomfortable though. I can breathe out of my nose and everything. This thing got taken away. My eyes are so swollen, and that's really weird to see. Like I feel like that's the most jarring part. And my top lip is massive. I didn't sleep well at all last night. I was just like, I couldn't get comfortable because you have to lie basically almost sitting up, and I'm asleep on my tummy, like on the side, like I roll around so much, so I just didn't get much sleep. And so I basically slept on and off all day. I did have an appointment, a follow-up appointment this morning to just check on everything and do a bit of a clean, which went well. I also did an LED LED light to help with swelling and stuff. I've just been literally lying in bed all day. This is the view though from my room, which is beautiful. And that's my room in there. But yeah, so far I just can't believe I actually did this still. Like it still doesn't feel real. I also can't, ever since like my surgery yesterday, I can't taste or smell anything. I mean the smelling's pretty obvious, but I can't taste anything. And I've just been having a lot of all soft foods. Like I had some scrambled eggs and yogurt for breakfast. For lunch I had soup. I'll probably have soup again for dinner, so just really soft foods, and then a bunch of supplements to just help with the healing of everything. So yeah, just honestly like no pain whatsoever, just super uncomfortable. I think the sleeping is honestly the most uncomfortable part, but no pain, which is really good. I thought I'd come and sit outside for a bit to watch the sunset because I've been basically lying in bed all day snoozing. And the girls have been amazing. I've been just so emotional. Like I think I've cried 5 times today. I just keep crying. They're just the best. I love them so much. I don't know what I did to deserve them. Lang sent me some flowers today, which is really nice. And everyone's just being so nice, and I'm just so thankful for everyone. And I just can't believe I did this still. It's something I've wanted to do for like so long, like over 10 years, and I just like can't believe, like I can't wrap my head around that. The fact that I actually did it. Obviously I feel like I did it, but I can't wrap my head around it. But yeah, basically just very, very swollen is how I'm feeling. It's really nice sitting outside and getting some cold air on my face. But that's the update, and I'm pretty sure day 3 and day 4 are the worst. So that's really fun. I think just in terms of like swelling, it just gets worse. So I'm like, wow, it's gonna get more swollen than this.
Sorry, it's so windy.
Yeah, mine's right directly under the light.
I think that's honestly the kicker.
I didn't even notice.
It's just shining on you.
And you know when like mums wrap themselves in their cardigans?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like with your camper.
Oh, if I laugh, I cry. If I cry, I cry.
Sorry. Sorry.
I think it's day 4 today. I don't think I filmed anything yesterday, but from what I was told beforehand, day 3 and 4 are the worst. And I definitely feel like yesterday morning was the worst. When I woke up, I was so swollen. Like I'm so swollen right now. I was even more swollen yesterday morning. But I slept well last night and and the night before. I just woke up. It's like 6 AM. I just opened up the windows. This room is so beautiful. It's a beautiful room to just do nothing in. Yesterday I literally lay in bed all day. My legs started to get a bit like achy and restless by the end of the day because I think I just didn't move all day. Today I think I want to try and do a little bit of gentle movement just around the house, like just walking. Obviously still a lot of resting because I'm still in the thick of the worst part. But I hope today is like the end of the worst part, and then I just start to go up after this. I still don't have my taste, which is annoying because I love food, but that's okay. I'm still in no pain whatsoever, which is weird because it looks like I am in pain, but I'm not. My top lip is so big. My eyes as well swelled up so much. Swelled. And my cheeks are chunky. The girls went and got me this yesterday, and it's really nice. I just put it on my eyes like this. And it feels so good. So I'm just gonna sit here and maybe put a show on or
some YouTube and just ice my eyes. But yeah, I feel like I've like vlogged nothing so far this week because I've just been doing nothing. Been doing a little bit of reading and reading Icebreaker. I'm enjoying it, so I might try and do a bit more reading today. I think maybe I'll read now. Also got some arnica spray. I might have some of that now. Oh, still can't taste anything. Got my water. Yesterday I drank a lot of water. I was really trying to. I'm gonna try and drink another couple of those today. But yeah, is there any other updates I can give you? I've been cleaning my nose heaps every few hours, I want to say. I go and clean it all to keep it all fresh. I was supposed to get this one's out on, so it's Saturday today. I was supposed to get this one's out on Monday, but it's a public holiday. I don't know, I'm not even getting them out on Tuesday, but I'm getting them out on Wednesday, which feels like a long way away. I feel like all the days are just meshing into one. Like I'm like, okay, it's day 4, but equally the last 2 days just all feel like kind of one day. Yesterday morning was probably the worst. I still feel quite emotional. I feel less emotional. I think I cried only a few times yesterday. I tell you what, my eyes are just always weepy. Sometimes I'll just be sitting here and a tear will just fall out of my eye. But yeah, I still can't really believe that I did it. I wonder when I will. Maybe when it's all done and like off and I feel normal again, I'll be like, well, that was crazy. I can't wait till I can see it. It looks so funny. Sometimes I'm like, should I upload this to the internet? Probably not. My skin's kind of glowing though. They said this tape, I can take it off if it's like itchy or irritating me, but I really haven't felt it at all. So I think I'll just keep it on. That's my Saturday morning update. I love you. I could taste.
Yeah, you'll be gobbling them down.
I'm your Mima, and I think you're gonna be.
I'm your Aunt Rum Rum, and I think you're gonna be a cherry blossom. I'm your Auntie Gom Gom, and I think you're gonna be a hydrangea.
I wonder what the secret is.
So cute. These are not cute. That's your melons.
I have so many green ones now.
Of him.
Oh, I love the flower series. Okay, there's the good ones.
Yeah.
Those are a good one.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, you've really just seen me at my best this week. I think it's day, I'm not sure if it's technically classified as day 5 or 6 today. I think it's day 5. I don't know. Day 5 or 6. I've just made myself some breakfast because I've just gone out. I feel basically 1000% back to normal now, which is so good. I think it was really just day 3 and maybe a bit of 4 that I was like not being able to like actually do anything. I'm really swollen, but yesterday and today so far I've just felt basically back to normal. Like I really just feel like I have a cold, like a blocked nose. No pain still. I know I still look crazy, but no pain at all. Not even a 1 out of 10 pain the whole time. I just am getting like really excited to see it. Like I can't wait to get the cast off and firstly the splits out because I still can't taste anything. I got my taste back, I'm not sure if I said this, but I got my taste back for like a couple of hours one day and then it went again. I think it's just the blocked nose, like can't taste anything. So I'm most excited to get the splits out, which I think I get out on a Wednesday. It's my next appointment. I'm pretty sure that's when the splits come out, so I'm so excited for that. And I'm just so excited to see the nose. Like I feel like I haven't really thought that much about it. The fact that like my biggest insecurity won't be there anymore. Hopefully. I very much also kind of prepare myself to not love it straight away purely because it is just so swollen at first. Like everyone says, especially the first like week or two, like after getting the cast off, it can be so swollen. So it's not like a really good depiction of what the nose will look like. But I do just think like even underneath it, it looks smaller.
which is really cool. Like this has always been the side that I've been really self-conscious of, and I feel like I can tell that it doesn't look like that anymore. My cheeks are still swollen, but nowhere near as swollen as they were. Like it actually looked like I had a filter on my face. It was like I had a square face. It was fully out here. I'm pretty sure I could have taken the tape off under my eyes too at this point. I just kind of haven't because it hasn't really been annoying me that much. I might take it off today though, because I think it's just to help with swelling under the eyes, and I feel like because all my swelling's kind of gone now, I would like to take it off. But I'm having my breakfast of scrambled eggs. I have lemon and apple cider vinegar, tea, and then I have some Brazil nuts here as well. I miss being able to taste. I feel like if I have my taste back, I'd just be chilling. So yeah, I'm just trying to like make sure I'm getting a good amount of nutrients in, and I also, this is like too much information, but I do feel like we're past it at this point. I went to the toilet for the first time last night, which I have heard that that's very normal to like not go. I had fishbowl for dinner last night. I think maybe that got things really moving. But yeah, I think because I've been eating like very like soups and not a lot of like hearty stuff, maybe that's why it just wasn't helping. But I've been having like bejeweled dates, and I've been having like yogurt bowls with like chia seeds, kiwi fruit, psyllium husk, bejeweled dates to try like get everything moving, and I think everything's moving again, which is really good. Cheers to my scrambled eggs that I still can't taste. Yeah, the girls just went out for some brekkie. I am just this week, if more than anything, wait, that doesn't make sense. More than anything, this week has just proved to me how incredibly grateful and lucky I am to have my friends. Like they have just been, I couldn't even like describe how amazing they've been. Like they've just been so amazing. I just like feel so incredibly grateful for them, and like to just have friends that'll just be there for you, and I don't know, like have conversations that are just like the most boring conversations, but they're just like keeping you happy or keeping you talking. Like I'm just so grateful, and the fact that they took a week out of their lives to come and help me. And I actually need to get my medication, like give me my medication when I needed to, and like make sure I'm all good. It's just made it so good. So I'm just so grateful for them. Yesterday they went out for a bit and they brought me back a few things. Actually, I'm not sure if this is what obviously you're here for this vlog. Obviously in my normal vlog I talk a lot about books. I finished Icebreaker yesterday, and then the girls got me, I really wanted to read this Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore, which I've seen a few people talking about this online. I originally saw Natalie talk about this, and the cover sold me alone. I was like, this cover is the cutest book ever, and I'm obsessed with Gilmore Girls. I'm currently rewatching it for, I don't know, the third or fourth time. I'm obsessed with it. It's like my comfort show above any comfort shows, and it's said to kind of be like a bit of a Gilmore Girls setting. There's a little map of the town. Isn't that so cute? Like where's the Pumpkin Spice Cafe? That's her cafe there. There's a Cinnamon Bun bookstore, which I'm pretty sure is the second book that's just come out, which the cover looks so cute for that as well. But I couldn't find it. I think I searched for it a bit last week and I couldn't find it anywhere, and some of the girls went out yesterday. I was like, if you pop to Dibbix and you see it, could you please grab it for me? And they didn't. And so I started it. I'm up to page 65, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I think I went in with quite low expectations because it's almost like a bit of a Gilmore Girls fanfic, but I'm really enjoying it. I feel like the vibes of like the cozy small town fall energy, like the Gilmore Girls town energy, which I feel like is like one of the most like the best parts about Gilmore Girls, how like comforting and how everyone knows each other and everyone's like all in each other's business and everyone helps each other out and stuff. I feel like it's just completely, they just had like a town meeting, and there's like a grumpy farmer, which is giving very Luke vibes, and Jeannie is taking over her aunt's cafe, Pumpkin Spice Cafe. And even just like, I feel like it's one of those things, a lot of us dream of like opening up a bookstore, opening up a cafe, and I feel like I'm like vicariously living through this of like opening up a cutie little cafe with coffee and little sweets and everyone coming, like that's the only coffee shop in the whole town. It's just really cute. So I'm really enjoying it so far. I do think I am, yeah, going in with quite low expectations, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'll probably do quite a bit more reading today. I've got a bit of editing to do today, so I think I'll try and finish a vlog off, do some reading. I've also been doing some colouring. I'll show you what I've coloured. I've just been like sitting and chatting and colouring. We took these on our book holiday. Rach bought them for us actually at our book holiday at the beginning of this year, and they're just so fun, and it's just like such a fun, like mindless little activity to do. Which are the ones I did? I think I've done a couple. I did this one. I'm clearly doing all of the October themed things. I did the Pumpkin Cafe, which is very on theme, which was fun. And then I also did, actually I can't tell you how weird it feels to be able to, I mean obviously I look crazy right now, but just film and not be so scared of like, not scared, but and not be just thinking the whole time about, oh my gosh, I'm so self-conscious of that angle or that angle of my nose, or I don't know, it just feels really weird. And obviously I still have cast on, so like I would always like cover my nose if I like looked this way. And I'm so interested to see if anyone has picked up on that, because I've never obviously said, because I didn't want to draw attention to it. I don't know. Anyway, and then this is the other one I did. Oh, a little strawberry themed page. It's honestly been a very relaxing week. I feel like I'm gonna feel very rejuvenated after this week because it's just been so relaxing, which is kind of nice. Anyway, that is day, I don't know, 5 or 6 update. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling excited. The girls leave tomorrow and Sam comes as well. So it will be sad they're leaving, but I'm also very excited to see Sam. And then we'll stay here for a few more nights, and then we're gonna go stay with some of his family who live in Sydney. So that'll be really good. I'm just so excited to be able to taste. Honestly, above anything else right now, I would love to be able to taste. Okay, look who's here. Sam's just woken up and hasn't had a coffee. So don't talk to him if he hasn't had a coffee.
Literally just woke up.
Yeah, I'm just about to go into another appointment, my second appointment. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure this is the day that the things in the inside come out of the nose, and I've heard a mixed, like some people say it hurts so much, some people say it doesn't hurt at all. I'm excited to just like have the relief of them coming out. Yeah, so just like up here, being able to taste it and stuff. So I'm a bit excited, but I'm also a bit nervous of how much it's gonna hurt. And I'm not sure if the cast comes off today or not. I'm not sure. I don't want to get my hopes up too much in case they don't. I really hope so.
When I had this done last Thursday, I fell asleep.
Oh, really?
I'm still so tired.
Yeah.
Okay, breathing in. Out through the mouth. Oh, that's the hardest part. Okay, now I just pull the other side out. Okay.
Yay! Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to taste. First time tasting. I hope I can taste. Oh, I can. Oh, yum, that's so good. Oh my gosh. I haven't tasted something in so long. My first outing. Kind of looks like a weird colour now, but I tried my first blueberry matcha today from Harry's. And it's quite good. I like it.
What?
Nothing, I'm just laughing at myself because I look like this in public.
Yeah.
We've come to this, where even are we?
Just north of Bondi.
And look at our view. It's the most beautiful day. But matcha, so it's got some breakfast.
Really good.
This angle's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, I feel like a new woman today. I washed my hair for the first time in like 2 weeks, and I have never felt so clean and so fresh. I shaved everything, I moisturized everything, I did my skincare for the first time in like 2 weeks, and I just feel amazing. I also curled my hair, which I think I kind of like curled it a bit too much, but I feel like it'll drop quite nicely, and I was just having so much fun just like putting some effort into myself. And I haven't left the house in a couple of days, so honestly just fun activity. So, but I haven't filmed anything in a few days, and I thought I would just give you a bit of an update of everything that's happened since I last spoke to you. Where do I even begin? I'm really thirsty today, for starters. I don't know why I feel so thirsty. Where to even begin? What was the last thing I filmed? I feel like the last time I talked, it was before getting my splints out. Have I talked since that? I don't think I have. Getting the splints out, I was so nervous. When I was sitting, I had to sit in the chair for maybe like 15-10 minutes because I got an LED. Went under the LED for like 20 minutes before the nurse came in and kind of like did a few things, like cleaned everything up and then took the splints out. I was so nervous. I was sitting there, I was like, I could feel myself like visibly, like I could feel my whole body shaking. I was just like, I don't know why, I was just so nervous that it was gonna hurt really badly, but it literally was not painful in the slightest. Like not even, honestly, this whole experience, I've not even experienced a 1 out of 10 pain at any point in time. And getting the splints out literally did not hurt at all. It didn't even feel like that uncomfortable. Like I don't know, it was just not bad at all. I feel like I've seen so many videos of people being like, oh my god, like in all of the vlogs that I've watched, of people being like, oh my gosh, like it hurt so badly, it was the worst part. And I was just so nervous, but it was so quick for starters, and it just kind of felt like this pressure of something coming out of your nose. But yeah, it really just didn't hurt at all. And it was honestly just like I remember just the first feeling I felt was just like relief because I could taste again. Like I feel like as soon as the first one came out, I could taste again, and I was just like, life is worth living. Didn't obviously get my cast off. I don't know, when I was like reading because they give you kind of like a piece of paper of all the things to expect post-surgery and stuff, I think it said something like your splints and cast can come off between 7 and 10 days. I was pretty sure that the splints would come out on day 7, which they did.
but I was just kind of like hoping that the cast would come off as well, but I don't think that's very common at all. I think it's usually comes off on day 10. As you can see, we are now home, which was not the plan at all. We were supposed to stay in Sydney until Tuesday. It's Sunday and we're home. We came back on Thursday, actually. Just something to do with, nothing bad, but just something to do with family. We had to just come home early, which was not the plan. So I was supposed to actually have an appointment tomorrow, which is the day 10 appointment. Well, technically day 10 was yesterday, but because yesterday's a Saturday, they pushed it till Monday. So that'll be day, what, 12? And that was when I was supposed to get my cast off and everything. But as I said, we had to come home. And so I called the nurse and asked if I could take the cast off myself, because I have seen it happen a few times where people have been able to take their cast off themselves. And my nurse was like, yes, absolutely. Like, it'll be so easy. So instead of my appointment tomorrow, I'm just FaceTiming with them and they're just going to talk me through how to take it off. They just said that I needed cotton buds and saline. So I'll definitely film it. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to get the cast off. Like, for starters, I'm so excited just to like get it off, and then I can, because I haven't left my house in days, so I'm so excited to just leave my house. But I'm also just so excited to see it. I've been like looking at it from certain angles, obviously with the cast on, and just being like, I just feel like I already love it. I know everyone says to like really set your expectations with it's going to be super swollen. It's going to be super swollen. Yeah. I don't know why it sounded wrong in my head. It's going to be super swollen when the cast first comes off. Like, I even feel like the swollen version of it I'm going to like more than my previous nose. So I'm very excited. I know I've said this before because I was editing this vlog earlier. I just cannot believe that my biggest insecurity is not going to be here anymore. I know so many people are going to be like, are you kidding me? Like, you didn't need a nose job. And I know I didn't need one, and everyone in my life was like, you don't need one. Literally, like, what are you talking about? You're insane. And I didn't do it because I wanted it different for other people. I did it because I have wanted this done for so many years. As I said, it was just something I did purely for me, and I know it sounds stupid, and I know to many people they'll probably be like, that's just like insane, or I don't know, just like they don't understand, and that's completely fine. But it honestly played into, not even just because I film myself, obviously I film myself, so I'm looking at myself a lot, and it was always just such a big insecurity. I would just like hate editing myself because of it. But just even like out in public, like when I'm with people, like I'm just always thinking of people who I know, and I can't remember a time when I haven't thought that. Like, I feel like I started having feelings of not liking my nose when I was like 13, 14, and I'm now 25. And so that's a long time of just constantly being aware of like someone looking at me from any angle, but like this angle. Like, this is always the angle I filmed of because it was the only angle that I liked my nose of, like kind of like the left side of my face, kind of this like 3/4 angle, which I know sounds crazy, but that's just like, always hated talking to anyone if they weren't talking to me like that. I always hated filming myself. Like, I never filmed myself from any other angles. I would always cover my nose if I was looking this way on camera, or just like even in person as well. Like, it was just like muscle memory. Like, I feel like I'm still gonna do it even now because it's just like my muscle memory to like cover my nose. Anyways, I already know that this isn't going to be for everyone, and that a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions, which is completely valid, and I completely respect and understand your opinion. But yeah, it was just something I always wanted to do for myself, and I feel so happy that I finally did it. I think I've said multiple times in the video too, I always wanted to do it like so badly. It was always like one of the things that I was just like, I want to do that so badly, but I never thought I would do it. And so now that I've done it, I just feel so happy. I'm just so excited to see. I can't believe like this time tomorrow I'll have had my cast off for so long. Is there anything else I haven't mentioned? Sleeping's been pretty good. I feel like last night was okay. I'm still using this pregnancy pillow. It has been incredible. I feel like some nights I wake up and I'm like not even on it, so I don't think I've been the best at sleeping upright, but I feel like sleep is more important than not sleeping, so I've just kind of been like cutting my losses. But last night I woke up basically like in this, you can't see me at all, like in this position. What else? Honestly, ever since I got the splints out, I feel like everything's been really good. Like, I haven't had any problems at all for the 100th time. I'm just so happy to have my taste back. I can like fully breathe through my nose. However, I feel like, and I want to talk to my nurse about it tomorrow, I feel like within the last couple of weeks I've trained myself to breathe out of my mouth, and I've never been a mouth breather before, and I can like breathe through my nose, not like super clearly, like it kind of feels like semi-blocked. Can you hear that? It's just like, doesn't sound completely clear, but I've just completely taught myself to breathe through my mouth, and I want to ask if I should be trying to focus on breathing through my nose heaps or if it like doesn't really matter and it'll just kind of come back naturally. Yeah, I've just been cleaning it loads, keeping it super moist. Apparently my nurse told me to just keep it really moist so it doesn't heal bumpy, so I've been doing that like literally so many times a day. And yeah, I've just been literally like sitting on the couch watching YouTube, watching shows, reading. I'm reading The Nightingale by Chris and Hannah. I am up to page 116, chapter 12, and I am obsessed with it. I like can't stop thinking about it. I read for quite a bit this morning, and all day, even when I'm not reading, I'm thinking about it and thinking about the story. I've never read a book like this before. It's basically set in France in World War II, and it's kind of like women's perspective on the war. But yeah, I don't think I've ever read historical fiction before, and I'm loving it so much. And I mean, it was the Goodreads best historical novel of the year, so obviously this is not an unpopular opinion. It is very well loved, but I just didn't know if it was going to be my type of book, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so interesting, it's going so quickly. I'm just loving it, and it's like heartbreaking, and I know it's just going to get more and more heartbreaking. Like I've seen people reading it and they're always crying, so I'll see if I cry. So this has been my day read, and then I started Wild Eyes last night. I'm literally only 44 pages in, so I'm not that far in at all. But yeah, those have been my 2 books over the last couple days. I also finished, this is not a book video, but I did also finish the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I wrote this on Goodreads, but I can't work out my feelings about it because the vibes were 10 out of 10. Like I think I said in this book, it was so Gilmore Girls, it was so autumnal and cozy and just so fun, but I felt it was very insta-lovey. I didn't love it's not that the characters weren't good, I just didn't love the storyline, I think. So I don't know what to call it. I do think I want to read the next book, the bookstore one, what's it called, Cinnamon Bun Bookstore or something, purely because of the vibes. Like it was such a cozy book, and I think if you read it quickly they're good, but if you read it over like quite a long period of time you're not gonna like them. Anyways, this did not mean to turn into a book chat, but I think that's mostly my update. I just kind of wanted to give a last update with the cast on. This lighting is not very good at all, but this is a little look. I will definitely film the FaceTime call tomorrow when I take the cast off. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, I've literally just been doing a whole lot of nothing. I'm not leaving the house. Sam and I have been taking the boys on some night walks. I've been doing a bit of baking. I made this tahini caramel like slice and it's so good. So I made that yesterday, and I've just been making some yummy meals and just kind of relaxing. Just doing a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of relaxing, which has actually been really nice. But yeah, it's day 11 today. So technically cast could have come off yesterday, but because it's a Saturday, it's coming off on day 12. And I'm just so excited. I can't believe it's been 12 or 11 days since my surgery. Like that's crazy. I feel like it's not been that long at all, but that also does feel like so long ago. Like I feel like the first 2 to 4 days, like I've kind of blocked out of my memory. Not that they were painful or anything, but it was just like kind of just blocked out. Like I don't really remember much from those days other than just like sitting there and like staring. Sophie's the main character as always. As usual. I just made this pasta dish. It is like a capsicum pasta, creamy
Roasted peppers.
Yes, roasted peppers pasta.
As the Americans would call it.
And it's got cottage cheese in it, so it's super high in protein. I think it's got like 30 grams of protein in it, and it was super easy to make. So we haven't actually tried it yet.
Got a bit of kick to it.
It does have a bit of a kick to it.
How much chili flakes you put in?
Teaspoon, maybe a bit more, like a few. That's yum. We've also started Nobody Wants This. Why do I look like dead this morning? I'm about to get a call from the nurse. I've got. Oh, wait, I'm nervous.
I'm just going to switch it to FaceTime.
Okay, perfect. Set you up. Good morning.
Then just start on one side, really edge the tape, lift that side up enough, go to the other side, and then start doing the same thing.
Okay. Well, this feels so strange.
No, it's going to feel like it's not your nose.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Oh my god, it looks so cute. Obviously very swollen, so we're going to keep refining.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That was so easy.
You can attach to your cast because you'll keep wearing the cast at night time.
At
honestly.
night. Yep.
Yeah. If you think of any questions, just give us a call.
Oh my gosh. I'm like so confused. I need to like look at it properly. Whenever I sit in this spot, you know I'm here for a chat. I love it. I feel safe here. Okay, so it has now been a week since I got my cast off and since I last filmed. I can't even tell you the range of emotions that I felt specifically within when I took the cast off to like day 3 or 4. I spiraled, which I think is normal, and I was told so much beforehand, like when you take your cast off it's going to feel really weird and it's going to be so swollen, so like don't get too attached to what you see because it'll change so much. And yeah, like it's just a very, very swollen version of what it's going to look like. It's going to change so much, and it is so weird seeing yourself. It's your features and it's you, but it's different. Like it's just a weird thing to experience. I don't know. And like I knew it was going to be weird and I'd been told it was going to be weird, but I've just never obviously experienced that before, and so I just didn't really fathom how weird it was going to feel. I do have some notes here that I want to go over because I didn't want to miss anything, and this is kind of like going to be the last little chat. I thought I would answer hopefully maybe some like questions that I might get, and so I just kind of like tried to write down everything so I didn't forget. First thing I have is spiraled for a week. I didn't really quite spiral for a whole week. That day that I took the cast off to like maybe, because I got it off on the Monday, and then maybe like the Thursday I was like, what have I done? I did so much research on the surgeon that I went with, like the doctor that I went with. So much research, because I know how big a decision it was and just not something to take lightly at all, and something I really obviously thought about for so long as well. And it wasn't just like a last minute decision or something I didn't really think about. Like I had thought about it for so long. I did so much research and I knew that he was amazing at what he does, but I still was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I've done. I was having regrets. At the beginning, I just remember feeling really like, oh my gosh, I don't love it. And I wasn't expecting to feel that way, even though I knew that it was going to be so swollen and that, you know, it wasn't like a very good depiction of my nose. It was still just very like jarring to see. And I feel like maybe if I'd heard someone say kind of like get ready to almost be unhappy with it or disappointed or just like have so many weird emotions, it would have like prepared me a bit more. So that's just something that I wanted to add. I've also written down like like it's your face, but it's just a different feature. Like the nose that I'd seen for 25 years is just like gone, and it's just different, but it's still my nose. Like it's still, you know, it still looks like me and it's still my nose, but it's just like a different shape. One of my friends actually said to me, she was like, oh no, but like you kind of shape shifted. And I was like, that's kind of the best way to describe it. Like it's me, but I don't know, maybe it's kind of similar to weight loss or something. Like it's your body, but it's just like changed shape. It has, I feel like, definitely gone down so much in the last week in terms of swelling, but it can take up to 12 to 18 months, I think they said. I think like most of it by 12 months, but it can continue to kind of like get smaller for 18 months. So this is very much still a very swollen version of it, which is crazy because I love it now. Like it is crazy to me seeing this side of my face and not being really insecure of it, because I was always so insecure of this side of my face, or this side of my nose specifically. Whenever I would film and turn my face to this side, I would cover my nose because I was really self-conscious of it. But even when I was like out in public, if I turned to the side or something like that, I just like, it would just be like muscle memory to cover my face. And I almost feel like it's still muscle memory, but then I remember, oh, I'm like not self-conscious of it anymore, which has felt really, really good and like really freeing almost. Like I'm just not self-conscious to turn in any way anymore, which feels literally like a dream. Like I just can't really believe it. But yeah, I was always really self-conscious of this side because it was quite like there was a little bump here. It wasn't huge, but there was like a bump here, and I feel like you could really kind of see it from the side, specifically like kind of from both sides, but specifically from the right side. I felt like it was quite like bulbous and just kind of like quite bumpy. Like it just kind of like waved in and out, which is obviously completely fine, but I just personally felt self-conscious of it. And I know that probably, maybe, I don't know, but one of the most common comments I might get is like, you absolutely didn't need this done. And I completely agree, I didn't need it. I don't think anyone needs surgery or plastic surgery, but for me personally, I really wanted it. It was something that made me really, really self-conscious, and I thought about it for like 12 plus years. I remember the first time I started to like kind of feel self-conscious of my nose was probably around 14, 15, and then around 16 I started to research nose jobs. I watched that many nose job vlogs. It was kind of like my Roman Empire. Like I was just always thinking about how I wanted it, but I was like trying to talk myself out of it, because obviously it's like such a big decision and not something to take lightly, and I was just always really scared to do it as well. I remember watching Megan Rinks, if anyone remembers. She did like a vlogmas when she got a nose job, and I remember watching that whole thing like literally so intently. And then Aspen Ovard, when she got hers done, I watched that vlog so many times. It's just something I've always wanted to do. And so yeah, I remember literally like being in my family home at like 16 years old, googling like surgeons and places you could go, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that one day. And then I kind of like put it to the back of my head, because I was like, well, I couldn't do it now, couldn't afford it and that kind of thing. And then I remember around maybe 20 to 21, I kind of started to be like, okay, like I'm a full-blown adult now, like I definitely could, but I really tried to like convince myself out of it because obviously it's such a big deal. Obviously I've said this so many times, but just not something to take lightly and not something to just do. Oh, just like a spare of the moment decision, like a spontaneous decision. And yeah, I remember seriously thinking about it around like the 21 mark, but then just kind of like talked myself out of it because I was like, no, like it's too crazy, don't do it. And yeah, now obviously I'm 25 and I just kind of got to the point where I was like, you know what, this is just my biggest insecurity, and if I could do something to take that insecurity away, it would really just like, I know it might sound so stupid, but kind of change my life. Like one, I film myself all the time, which I do think plays a massive role into, obviously I'm seeing myself all the time, but honestly I feel the exact same way before I even started filming myself, and I feel the exact same way when I'm just out in public and people would be looking at me from any angle but this one specific angle that was the angle I always filmed at. So I always kind of filmed at this angle, which was kind of just the only angle of my nose that I liked. And so I feel like maybe one of the other comments I might get is like, maybe it doesn't even look that different, or what do you mean, like again, you didn't need one, which I absolutely agree, I didn't need one, but also I really only ever showed my nose from an angle that I liked of it. So if I saw the footage that I would film and post, I'd probably be like, yeah, what are you even talking about? Sorry. I was happy with that nose, or like that specific angle. So, but it's one of those things as well that I think any insecurity, like most of the time, you know, if your friend says to you, oh, I'm so insecure of this one specific thing, you're like, what? I wouldn't even notice. But that's just insecurities, like you have them yourself and no one can really change your mind on them. If someone's like, oh my gosh, no, like what are you talking about? It's like, well, that's just how I feel. Like I wish I could not, but it's just how, yeah, I do feel. But it was just a big insecurity for me, and I know that a lot of people probably aren't going to agree with getting surgery, and that is completely valid and completely fair. I completely respect your opinion on that, but I do also believe that anyone can do to their body whatever they want to do, if it's not, you know, hurting anyone else or just like really affecting anyone else. I of course be honest about it, and that's why I wanted to film this whole experience. One, because I share literally everything, and I really do see all of you as my friends, and I have told and shared everything with my friends, so I obviously just wanted to bring you along with everything. But also I don't really believe when people kind of like hide work that they've had done or something, because yeah, I just think if you've had it done, like be honest about it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and obviously this vlog is very, you've seen me at some of my roughest states, and I also didn't want to like romanticize this whole process because it is a massive deal. Didn't want to, yeah, just kind of like make it seem so easy. And I mean, I had a really good experience, I think, but sometimes there's not, and yeah, it's obviously a massive thing to do. And so I wanted to just share really everything, and you really saw me looking like I've watched back some of the footage and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I actually can't believe I'm showing this on the internet. I'm just like a swollen marshmallow chipmunk. I really can't believe I'm uploading that. But I just wanted to share it all and just bring you along through it all. I wrote down, I just can't believe that my biggest insecurity is gone. Turning to the side with people I've already noticed. I'll be kind of out or with friends or something, and normally if I'd be on, which I know is just like a completely me thing, like this is just only in my brain, but if I was like turning to the side, I would just be thinking that they were looking at my nose, and they're not. Like I wouldn't 100% be sure that they weren't, but I would just be thinking that they were looking at my nose, and now I just don't think about it. And I think that's kind of what I mean when I say it's like kind of been freeing, because I just like, I'm almost just more so in the moment because I'm just not thinking about it, which I know is kind of like silly for me to be thinking about it, but my brain just did it. I've deleted so much footage over the years of, you know, when I would turn to literally any other angle but the one that I liked, because I was just so self-conscious, and it makes me so sad that I did that. But again, it's just one of those things, like you don't really want to show your insecurities to people. So yeah, it's just crazy that, not that I ever had to do it, but that I just won't do that anymore, because I don't know, it's just like taking away that big insecurity, which is just crazy. Also, if you kind of still think I look strange, I mean, some people might think I look strange just because it's different, but I haven't got like full movement in like this muscle back yet, and so like I can smile, but I feel like it just like looks a little bit different, and I've heard that that can happen for like 4 to 6 weeks, I think, afterwards. Like I feel like I just don't move my nose as much. Like I would just kind of like scrunch my nose, or it just like moved a bit more when I talked or something, which will come back. So I feel like that's kind of plays into me thinking I look different, because I kind of like don't really think I look different. I also got my nails done the other day. I literally feel like myself again. Like I feel so fresh. And I didn't tell my nail lady at first about the surgery, and we were like talking for a bit, and then I told her, and she was like, oh my gosh, I like couldn't even tell. And I was like, that's exactly what I want. Like especially for people, I'm not sure if you guys would notice, because especially if you've been following me for a while, you've probably just stared at my face a lot, I don't know, but I kind of wanted it to not be so noticeable. I just wanted the parts that I was insecure about changed. Obviously it's still super swollen right now, which is crazy that like it's really only getting smaller from this. But yeah, she was like, I literally I couldn't even tell. I was like, that's exactly what I wanted. Like I still wanted to look like me, still want it to look really natural. I feel like maybe when I'm also get more like movement around here, it will look even more natural. Oh, I also wrote down, I'm really glad I waited to this age to do it. As I've said multiple times, I've wanted to get it done for 12-ish years probably. I wanted to wait till, you know, I mean, my frontal lobe was completely developed. Again, very serious decision to make, so I just wanted to make sure I really thought through literally everything and was really old enough I didn't want to look back and regret it. And I don't think I would have regretted it if I did it younger, but I'm just really glad that I waited. Oh yeah, so when G and I actually went to Sydney at the start of September, if you watch that vlog of our little like girls Sydney trip, that was actually the whole reason we went down, was to have my consult. At that stage I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to do it. I remember saying, I was like, if I walk in and like go through the whole consult and I'm just like, oh, no, this is not something I want to do, that's completely fine. I feel like I was like kind of probably 50-50 at that point if I wanted to do it or not. But after my consult I just weirdly felt really excited, and I didn't walk out feeling like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not doing that. I just felt so excited, and that was kind of when I made the decision to do it. And it all kind of happened like pretty quickly after that. Luckily, I wasn't like a quick decision in terms of if I wanted to get it done. Like I've been thinking about it for so long. At my consult they were like, when are you thinking of getting it done? And I was like, preferably this year. And they were like, we have some spots in early October. And I was like, yep, perfect, book me in. And so it was kind of like, I think I had like 3.5-ish, maybe 4 weeks from like confirming that I was going to do it, to doing it. So that kind of wasn't a very long lead up, but I'm glad it wasn't, because I think specifically like the week prior I was like kind of getting a bit nervous, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's next week. So I think if I had even more time to kind of like mull over it, I would have been a bit more nervous. I'm honestly just really happy with the whole process. Everything was a breeze, and I don't want to make it seem like it's just such an easy thing to do, because it's not, but everything just kind of went as best as it could, and I'm really, really grateful for that. Mostly I just feel so happy. Like I know it sounds so silly, but it was just something that I was just really self-conscious about, and I just can't believe that I'm just so happy with it now. I'll put in maybe some like little shots of it more closer up, but I just can't believe how cute it is. I love it, and I just can't believe that it's still swollen. It's also, I'm so excited to upload, well, I'm excited and so terrified to upload this vlog, because I know people are just going to have opinions, and that's completely fine, but I just am scared that people are gonna hate me. Just know that when this vlog goes live, I will be sitting at my computer probably a nervous wreck, because I do care what people think of me, and I know I have the support from my friends and family, and that's all that matters. And I love it so much, and I'm so happy that I did it, and I don't have any regrets, but I'm still very scared. So please be as nice as you can in the comments. It has felt weird just not sharing it, because it's now been a couple of weeks. It's just been so weird, like I feel like I've been keeping a secret. But next week we'll be back to regularly scheduled content, yeah, of just my daily life and food and fitness and friends and books and all of the good stuff. So back to normal next week, and I hope that this vlog was just entertaining, if anything. Like I was laughing at the footage, so I hope you were too. Okay, so sorry, my camera battery ran out. I was yapping too much. Can you tell I'm just a bit nervous? Yeah, I hope this video was entertaining. Very nervous to post this, but oh hello. But yeah, I'm really happy. Thank you for watching this crazy video. I mean, this is definitely the craziest video I've ever posted. Probably will never post anything this crazy. Maybe when, I don't know, I find out I'm pregnant or I'm giving birth or something, that'll be crazier. That'll definitely be crazier, but still, craziest video I've ever posted. And thank you so much for watching. Oh, I just can't believe I'm posting it. Like I've watched that many nose job videos, and I just can't believe I'm posting my own. I'm so scared. But yeah, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week.